Hello, everyone. Very good evening. I know it's uh, a different kind of introduction that I'm coming into. So today I have my brother with me, and I'm starting a new journey in my channel today. And I wish all your support for this new journey that I'm starting. And let's get into it. I'm so curious today. So, bro, I know we've been talking about this for a long time and it's taken a while. I do understand a lot of things are going across between us. So this is my first step in my new journey. It's a broadcast that I wanted to get for my audience and to the people to enlighten with how a journey of a common man is connecting to everyone. And we are all in the same boat of journey, going through a lot of things, whether it is related to office, fitness, or new studies, everything. How does that small changes that we incorporated is making difference in our life? So that is what I'm trying to get out of this and give my audience something so that they can change small things which not everyone gets this day. So uh hopefully, I know this is a new set of conversation. We conversate every day, but this is a new conversation between you and me. It is very different to me. I don't know how good for you, but I am somewhere little nervous as well. So I'll try to keep it chill and same with like how we talk every day and take it. Hopefully, mm, to all people who's my viewers, don't take things wrong or anything. This is my first step. I need your support. Just give me some time in a journey. I'm damn sure I will mature and be a better person. So, bro, uh, I did a lot of talking. So let me get straight to the point now. So I have a set of questions that I believe would help my audience, and I'm gonna throw it to you. And I know people might think this is prepared. No, not at all. So he doesn't know the questions. I'm gonna twist a lot of things to pull some information. I am very curious to listen to him. So let's see how this goes, bro. People know me in that from the last few months, I've been posting, talking a lot. People know me little, but I don't want to introduce a lot of things and say a lot of things about you. Why don't you put little things w- about you and your journey as a sport person and your passion that you carry with you as a person for your career and your sports?
Yeah, sure. Hey, hi all. Myself Karthik. Um, I am Chena's cousin, and I work as an IT professional in a product company. And sport has always been a part of my life ever since my childhood. You know, I started doing sports professionally right from my school days, and I'm a national medalist in track and field. I do javelin throw and hammer throw, and I also have represented India in hammer throw in Asia Masters Championship, and I secured a bronze medal for India. And right now, I train students. My students are both state and national medalists. They are working in Southern Railway, income tax, Tamil Nadu Police, and a month back, one of my students has set state record in discus throw in Tamil Nadu, and a couple of days back, she finished fifth in national championship, which happened in Bhubaneswar. So
Wow.
that's a short introduction about myself. Yeah.
Wow, you told a lot. I was not aware of your student, that person who achieved it in Bhubaneswar. Is it the same person we spoke sometime back, brother?
Yeah, same person.
Uh,
And she is a very enthusiastic girl. Uh,
yes.
yes, done good in discus throw, and she possibly can get into international if she can manage another 4 5 meters. If she crosses 52 meters, she will get into some international meet.
I know with the potential you carry and with whatever you are saying about the person, I know, I think she would one day achieve it. And I think I would be very proud and I will be the first person jumping around to say, yes, yes, my brother student, my brother student. Yeah, cool. Cool. Thanks so much for that input. Thanks for that quick introduction about yourself. I think it's time for me to go in deep little more. So, you ready for a few more curious questions?
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bro, we spoke a lot. So, let's get it little more deeper. This is your second question. I have known
Yeah.
you my whole life, but I don't think people know how much you have influenced me a lot. Whether it's my fitness journey, that where I started, and in between I lost myself with a lot of things that happened in my life, and whether it's my career, where there were a lot of things going across. When did you first realize I actually needed help in my career and fitness?
So I divide this question into two parts:
Okay.
help with your career and help with your fitness. Yeah. So I don't remember the exact timeline, but maybe a few years back when you were struggling to make decision on which course to learn for your
Yes.
career enhancement. So that's when you reached out to me. You were kind of asking me suggestions like which one to go for. And I thought maybe you needed some guidance there. And then I started realizing that, yeah, you may need more guidance um, as things went on. But as an individual, you are a very wonderful person with a lot of potential, but a little bit of tap
Yes.
for your career.
Yes.
And regarding physical fitness and you know training, you are a very inspiring person. Like I have seen you doing a lot of dieting, doing a lot of physical fitness without my inputs. Yeah, you never reached out to me. You had a lot of uh, weight loss. I have
Yes.
known you. Uh, you have been a bit heavy at some point,
Yes.
but you reduced a lot. You had a lot of discipline. You were consistent, and you reduced a lot. But at some point, you asked me like, how can you routinely train, consistently train,
Yes.
and gain muscles? And that's
Yes.
when we started the journey together for training. I think
Yes.
it's been around 6 months now
Yes.
since we started, uh, you know, our programs for physical
Yes.
training.
Yes. And I know. Just to add a little more on it, there had been a lot of things, means career-wise, fitness-wise. I don't know. There was a journey that I started, but viewers would not know. I have gone through a lot, and there were a lot of things that happened in my life, and my family, my sister, my mother, my brothers, my cousins, they all stood with me whenever I had reached out to them. They pulled me back, and that is the tap. I didn't look out my friends alone. There are people in your family, and you can look out to them, and people are ready to help. All needed was to ask, and I did ask, and I had lovely people around. One of the best is in this call now today is talking, and he did help me a lot in this journey when I was going through a lot. He's he's summarizing it to a very polished way, but there is a lot of things that I've learned and changed myself, and he's made my things different. So, bro, I know you polished a lot. This is something I want to put you on spot. Tell me, what was your first impression way back when I came to you? What is your first thing that came to your mind?
As I said, you are a very promising, wonderful resource or a person with a great potential. So My first impression is like you needed a little bit of nudge, a little bit of tap. That is all it is. Yeah. But
Cool.
otherwise, you had everything in you.
Awesome. Cool. Cool, bro. I know you're flattering me, but thank you so much. I think what I am today, it wouldn't have been possible without the people I am having at this point. Whether it's my mother or whether it's the father who's not with me now, or it's my sister, or it's my family, you and my other cousins and my friends. So what I am, it's not possible without you guys. But yeah, whatever is said, I am.
You are
Is
being modest here. I'll say you are being modest here. Like you are a very talented person, and yeah, as you say, your parents have stood with you at difficult times, and you have gone through a lot. But yeah, we are there for you always, and we are there to support you,
yes,
and you are also supporting us in all the ways possible. So that is all it is, right? We are all
yes,
together in this game.
yes. That's all it
Yeah.
is. Very true. You got a very fair point and a very key point. In this life, it's nothing but standing together with our people. And he's the one I wanted to call out, who stood with me all this while. I'm torturing him a lot. The way I torture him, I don't know when he's gonna get on it. I've tortured him a lot. So, but yeah, uh, keeping that apart, thank you so much for all those words. I'm so glad that uh, to hear all those from you for sure. So I'm gonna take this more deeper, bro. I don't know how the third question is gonna be.
So,
Let's see.
let's keep going. Yeah.
Yes, bro. I think it's time to go. The next question I want to shoot you. Uh, I
Yeah.
think this is gonna help a lot of people. Uh, I still remember I used to skip workouts and blame work stress, the hours that I spent without sleep, and a lot of things. Over a period, especially the last few months, you completely changed the way I looked at fitness. Why do so many people struggle to balance their career and health? And what is the first thing they should fix in this journey of fitness?
Okay. So to answer this question, we need to think about the way we are living. I have been in London for around 3 years. I know how people live there. I have been to Belgium. I have been to Netherlands, and I know how people live there. So the way we live, the way we see people living. Most of the times, they don't focus on their health.
Correct,
All they focus is career and personal life, where they have either no time or very minimal time for physical fitness.
correct.
So we are used to that.
Yes,
That is the problem here. Our minds are used to
yes.
this kind of a situation. So what has to change is the way we live.
True.
Physical training has to be part of our life.
Yes,
There should not be an option. It should be the only option. Because if the health is gone, then it won't come back. It's
true.
like it's like the best investment which you can do. I used to tell to people so many times that God has given one thing in common to every one of us. That's time.
Very
Time
much.
is common to every one of us.
Yes,
And that's the best wealth which we have,
correct.
not money, but time.
Yes,
So when we invest the time in right things, we will get the right returns. And when we must invest time on health, physical fitness. We
yes.
have to make that as part of our life. So
True.
we will stay healthy throughout our life.
Very
Yeah.
much. Very
So
much. Very much.
mindset has to change,
Yes. Let's go
and
on,
that's
bro.
when we will start doing it.
True, true, true. Very totally agree. Uh, I think. something that we've forgotten over this decade of life is our ancestors were physically active. Everything, if we try to recollect, they were more physically active. Fitness or physical activity is was not different to them, but our life has changed, and we are not used to that physical activity at all. And like you said, yes, I think I had a follow-up question. I think you mostly covered, but I still want to shoot that out.
Sure.
There are people, our viewers, someone could say, I still don't have time. What would you say then?
Okay. So I will say make time for
Awesome.
physical fitness, make time for health, because you make time for other things. Even when we have a lot of work, when we are in a lot of stress, we make things for certain things which we cannot miss. Yeah,
Correct.
like eating,
Yes.
like a nature's call. So we
Yes.
have to think, we have to have that urge, like a nature's call, which we cannot avoid,
No.
which we cannot control.
Yes.
Similarly, this physical training and
Yes.
focus on health, we need to think it in that way, and we have to make time. Yeah.
Yes. Very true. I totally go with you. That is something even in my journey I have lost. And I think it's a learning that I've taken back myself and I'm working on it. I believe people watching this today, I think they will also start thinking about it. Thinking is the first step, practically. I believe they will take it. That's an awesome answer, bro. I think I have another question. I believe this
Yeah,
is
please.
quite different. Let's see how it goes. This is gonna help a lot of people too. And this is something practically I see every day. Most people these days, when they go into gym, I see they spend a lot of hours. If someone has just 10 minutes a day at home, what is one simple sports style workout you would recommend? Because people assume fitness, workout, it is always asked together. They feel that's how workout works. But in a day, if they have 10 minutes, what do you suggest or recommend to them?
Okay. So if the situation is like you have only 10 minutes a day,
Yes,
based on your age, I would recommend a few exercises. So if you are below 40,
yes,
you can do squats for a couple of days, push-ups for a couple of days, and if you struggle to do push-ups, then you can push the wall, like pushing a car or a bus.
yes,
In that way, you can push the wall, and for a couple of days, you can do a few sit-ups, not a lot of sit-ups, but a few sit-ups
yes,
to train your core. A little bit of planks, bridge, and for a particular day, like if you do this for 6 days, then you will have one more day where you can do a bit of stretching, a bit of
okay,
walking. So
yes,
it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. Yeah.
yes,
And
uh,
we also have to make sure we rotate our joints every day,
yes,
which should not take more than a couple of minutes or 3 minutes, front and back, all the joints.
awesome, awesome. I think that's something key. I think people mindset these days are all okay, workout, I need to spend a lot of hours. But yes, these are the simplest things. I think these are something we can just do like this and just cultivate that habit and probably increase time in the future and do the combination, I believe. Cool. That's a lot of inputs, bro. But I'm not going to end it there. I have a quick follow for it. If you had to remove one exercise, and keep only three movements forever, which three would you choose?
So your question is, if I have to choose only one, can
You
you
have
come
to,
again, please?
if you have to remove one exercise, and you have to keep three moments forever, movements, any movements that you do. Which three would you choose?
Okay. So the first one will be deep squats,
Okay.
because that will train your core as well. That will train your entire body.
Okay.
Next one will be on the spot high knee, either
Okay.
walk or running kind of high knee.
Yes.
Then dead hang.
Yes.
If you hang in your hands with the help of your hands without even doing any pull up, that will train your entire upper body. It will
Awesome.
increase the
Awesome.
muscle mass. It will increase your strength levels as well.
Awesome. Awesome, bro. The three moments are very key. I think people will love that three moments. I think even when I started, I struggled with the squats, and I'm still doing a lot of things to make it better. But yeah, I think the three moments that you've narrated, has a lot of base and a lot of connection to increase their potentiality in the gym to lift weights. So thank you so much for that. I think it's time for me to move to the next one.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Okay. This is something I think it's going to be something personal that I've observed. I've seen you wake up probably very early morning, 5 a.m. That previous night, I've seen you working probably close to late night 12 or something. You still woke up early morning, even during your busy work weeks, while also helping your students. How do you stay consistent when you don't feel motivated? How do you keep that going across?
Okay. In my case, the thing is, I have been doing this for a very long time, ever since my school days. So it has become a habit for me, irrespective of what time I sleep. I get up very early because it has become a habit for me because I was consistent in that.
Yes,
But I wouldn't recommend that for everybody because you need good sleep.
correct.
If you are awake for a very long time in the night, which I won't recommend as well, you have to sleep at least for 6 to 7 hours, then get up, then do the rest of your activities. If you start with physical training in the as a first thing in the morning, then it's good.
Yes,
Otherwise, you have to plan your physical training at some part in the day, but you need to have adequate sleep. My
correct.
case is like this because I used to do it this way, and it has become a habit, which is not good again. So
Yes,
whenever I get time, I try to sleep early. I try to
yes,
sleep early. I try to get 6 7 hours sleep, but I usually get up early in the morning.
yes. You're the early bird in the in the family. I've seen because
Why sleep is very important is because your cortisol will spike if you
yes,
don't sleep properly. And when it goes high, you won't have proper recovery and your body will not have enough in it for next day's routine or even the training. Yeah.
I
You
think
will
that's a
start losing muscles as well.
yes, that's a very valid thing that I think people these days get attracted with a lot of things, but very valid point. Cortisol's increasing, people don't realize it is not something they know as well. But thank you so much for getting that into it. But I feel like I still have one more question to you. This is to you again personally. Have there ever been days when you genuinely didn't want to train? What did you tell yourself when you don't feel like to train?
So, genuinely speaking, any athlete, even the Olympic gold medalist, will have such a day
Mm,
where his mind will not have enough motivation to go and train. So, we have to listen to the body, we have to listen to the mind at that point. Because why it happens is your mind is into some kind of fatigue because of your physical drain out and it needs rest. That's why it will say, okay, I don't want to train today. I don't want
yes,
to go and do any stuffs. I
yes,
want to take rest. I want to sleep or I want to chit chat with friends. So you have to listen to your mind and body that time and you have to take a day off. and
Yes.
get back to work the next day.
Yes.
If you don't do that, we may end up in issues like injuries or dehydration.
Yes.
So we have to make sure we don't do that. We have to always, uh, yeah, everyone will have that kind of mind at some point, and they will have to listen to that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool. Awesome, awesome, bro. I know many times whenever I call you and say, I know you've given a schedule, I don't think I can make that. You were the first person to say it's fine, it's fine, you can do it tomorrow. But I, I sometimes I never asked you genuinely why is it okay to skip? But this makes sense. Skipping and listening to the body and mind, it's a good comeback too. Yes,
there is a
totally agree
catch
with you.
here. There is
Yeah,
a catch here.
what's that?
If you are getting that kind of a mind very often, then
Mhm.
it's not the fatigue; it's the laziness.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I
you
totally
will
agree.
better judge that.
Yes,
So the
yes,
person who is getting that kind of mindset or that kind of wanting to take rest, wanting to skip the days often, then it's the mindset, it's the laziness.
yes,
So we will be able to judge ourselves on that.
yes. True, true, true. Totally agree. Totally on it. I think I love that one because there are days even I have been pushing around, let me do, but you accommodated, and I have also moved with that way of uh, enjoying that workout plans, and also I think that's very key. Taking break regularly is not the best, but giving a break to the body when needed is a good thought. It's a good thing for our body. So cool. Viewers, I think we've come a lot way. I think this is one more thing. I'm gonna go back to sports. Oh, bro, tell us one lesson from sports that has helped you the most in both your career and your fitness journey. I'm getting this back is because people think career is different, sport is different, fitness is different, but there are dots that connect. What is that helped you most in both your career and fitness journey?
See, whatever I am today, it is all because of sports. The person I have become today,
Yes,
the confidence which I have, the way I live my life, the way I have progressed in my career because of the hard works which I have put for my career. All these kinds of qualities were given to me by sports.
yes,
Why I say that is because I know how I used to be long time back when I was in my school days.
yes,
I was not so strong. I was not so strong mentally as well. I used to, give up on things easily. I don't work hard. But at some point, when I started doing sports professionally, when I started competing in championships and all, I got the qualities to survive the pressure,
yes,
to cope up the pressure, to struggle and win in a area in an arena where we have a lot of competition, to use the time properly, to take decisions. So all these qualities help me to get into a profession uh, and excel in that profession.
correct.
Unfortunately, my profession and passion are two different things.
Yes,
My passion is sports, and
yes,
my coach, when I was about to get recruited to Southern Railways when I was in my college days, my coach suggested to go for studies, further studies, because I was good at studies and he wanted me to get into studies and go further
yes,
into the studies and excel there. But sports is what has given whatever I have today, both my character and also my career.
Very key things. I think even some things, I think we've spoken about this personally sometime, but today I'm listening to the entire journey that you've narrated. It is impressive. I think this is something every one of us go through in our life, and all of us are into the same way, but we don't initiate like what you've done and attracted towards the sport, and you started cultivating and connecting the sports, learn things, and you're implementing or parallelly trying to replicate some things in your career. There is one thing I just want to ask you of this. I know this is little serious things that we're talking today. Uh, what do you think every young person should play a sport, at least one sport? Why? Why do you think they should play a sport?
See, the days have become like we never get a chance to go and play anything uh, outdoor.
Yes,
Most of us are in the world of mobile phones.
yes,
And what happens with youngsters is when they don't do any physical exercises, they won't get strong. So when you strain your body, you will get strong.
yes,
You will get muscular. Your bones will be strong. Your joints will be strong. Otherwise, you will age quickly. You will lose mobility quickly. Flexibility will be gone.
yes,
Your bone density will be gone. Your muscle wasting will happen very quick, maybe in 30s itself. So if you don't train in your 20s, right from your 14 or 15, then these things will happen. And that's happening now.
yes.
Many youngsters are having these issues, which is why people should start physical training very early.
True, true.
Very young people, like even 8, 9 years, uh, kids, they should start doing recreational sports. They should engage themselves with the help of parents in some recreational sports. They should play a lot, outdoor activities. And people in their teens should take up some professional sports, which will also help strengthen their minds. And people in 20s, if you're not taking anything professionally, at least dedicate a few minutes a day for some physical exercises, which will keep you strong for a very long time in your life. Yeah.
Oh, that's these are some key inputs. I think a lot of our audience would surely love it because we all take sports something like it's just a game or it's just a something we play. And current generation still thinks cricket is a big sport, but there is a lot of sports that we still have in our culture. I believe you've given a lot of inputs why it is necessary, and I think viewers should think about not just for themselves but spreading the word to younger generation and our future generation, cultivate the habit of loving the sport and playing it. Thank you so much for that inputs, bro. I think it's time for me to move to the next one. I think this was very key information. I think it's time for the next thing. I think that is something I love to talk. Bro, I know we spoke a lot of things. I think there are a few things that is very important or something keeps people or everyone faces. I just want to connect this with you. Everyone faces failure. That is not new to anyone. Can you share a career setback you went through and how your sports fitness mindset helped you to come back stronger?
So I won't say it as a career setback, but when I was in my college final year, it was kind of days of recession. We were still coming out of recession. It was 2010.
Yeah.
and
On.
we were not out of recession yet. So the news was like we won't have many companies coming for campus recruitment, and there was one MNC which came for campus recruitment, and I used to have a set of friends, uh, a very close circle, and I used to train them for campus recruitment. I cared about them. I wanted them to get into the company. So the first round happened. It was an aptitude round. It was very easy, and I'm very sure that I answered every one of those questions correctly. And when the results came out, everyone, whoever I trained, everyone got through except
Wow.
me. And I was surprised. I was, you know, what the hell happened? I I literally know that I answered everything correctly. The paper was damn easy, and I didn't get through. And all my friends who whom I trained, they all
Yes.
got through. Even they were shocked. They said they had a couple of mistakes here and there, but they got through. But I didn't get through. That was kind of a shocker. And remember, that was the only company which was planned for campus recruitment in 2010.
Yes.
So it was 2010, like 2009, 2010. 2009, all this happened. And 2010, I was about to complete my course in the month of March.
Yes.
And it was like heartbreaking. I didn't know what to do. I was hoping to get into a company when I was completing my course. Then um, I was also a national medalist that year in hammer throw. I was a medalist in South India level college competition. I got a medal in national level college competition, and I was motivating myself with all those outputs, and I was trying to forget about this failure, which I still did not have any idea like why it happened. And sports kept me going. So I still remember I went to Tanjavur for a state meet that time,
Yeah.
and I secured silver medal there. And when I was in Tanjavur, I got a news that another company,
Okay.
a better company than
Okay.
the first one, was about to come for the campus recruitment the very next day. So I was still at
Mm.
Tanjavur, and then I traveled back. And during my travel back, I did a shave. I prepared a bit, and then I went to college directly. I didn't have my CV. I didn't have my certificates, and I went there, did things with confidence, spoke with confidence. Like I reasoned out why I didn't have my CV, why I didn't have my certificates. I said I was coming directly from a state meet, and then I got through that recruitment. I got placed. So that was a huge setback. The first instance where I didn't get through, and then sports kept me going. And even when the second company came, which was kind of a surprise for everyone, I was still doing some sports meet, and I came from there directly. I still had that kind of mindset, winning mindset. I went into the recruitment with that mindset, and I got through the interview. Yeah.
No, I think that's an interesting story. And if I have to take back, it tells me whatever you do, don't stop. Just keep running, running, and fight every corner. If one door is closed, that doesn't mean I think you open doors with sports. You opened with coming back. I think the opportunity came and you never stopped. So awesome, bro. That's stuff I didn't know about it, but yeah, really, that's great to know. Thank you so much. I think this is something I will keep in mind, even in my journey. If there is a door getting closed, I think I should keep eating hard. Thank you so much. I think that's something I'll take back from today. Cool. Moving on. This is the next one. I think a lot of us would connect with this. A lot of young people panic during interviews or deadlines or difficult situation. Is there a simple trick that helps you stay calm under pressure? If you have to give a tip to our audience, what would it be?
So you have to train yourself, you have to train your mind. And a very simple thing would be to focus on your breathing 5 minutes a day.
Okay.
Either you do that or you listen to random things. Just close your eyes and listen to random things for 5 minutes a day. This will settle things in your mind. Like your mind will always wander. It will think about a lot of things at the same time. That is what will make us stressful. That is what will make us anxious. But if you can stay calm, if you can train your mind to stay calm, when you listen to random things, there will be so many noises happening. When you listen to all of those things and close your eyes and sit calmly, that is how you train your mind to be calm. Yeah. Or if you listen to your breathing, if you focus on your breathing, then you will get that calmness. Like 5 minutes a day, this will train your mind to be calm in any situation. And for interviews, you become the interviewer. You think about the questions and also the answers. You have a very good storyboard. You cannot go into an interview without the storyboard. You cannot go into in front of an audience without the storyboard or without you becoming the audience. You have to expect the questions. You should not be a surprise to you. You should already know that this is what will come. So you'll be better prepared and you will be able to answer. You need to have a better storyboard, and above all these things, you need to train your mind to be calm in any situation.
I think that's a very key thing. Even I think I miss that. I still remember the one thing that you said for me to go calm. You asked me to go to the terrace, sit, view the sky, and just observe. I think that has changed a lot of things in my journey. And yes, I think what you said is something unique or something maybe people would have heard, but people don't follow it. I think that is something we need to take back and work, I believe. Cool, cool, bro. I think
So
that's a
my personal method is I used to
uh,
watch the sky. That will
yes,
detox my mind. So that's why I suggested that to you. I also do
yes,
one more thing. I watch the birds flying.
yes,
So that somehow that gives me a lot of confidence. I don't know what happens when I watch that. When I watch the birds flying, I become very confident.
yes. Nice, nice one, bro. I know. I'm sorry, I'm pulling a lot of things from you. This is really gonna change. At least probably 1%. I think that's a big thing in our life. But I believe a lot of people, whoever is going to listen to this is going to change a lot of people mindset, how to be calm and how to approach things. Cool. I think we are going into a lot of things which is more helpful. I think it's more key, something that we want to talk, or something more people would love. Many working professionals like me love sports, but end up eating junk because they are busy. Obviously, right, we go into office, some travel and come sit at work in Bangalore. There are people who commute here, or we just don't get time. What's one easy food habit that gives you energy without making life complicated.
Okay. So people eating junk, either they eat it because the people around them eat that, or they're used to eating junk.
Yes.
Yeah. So these two can be controlled. If you avoid the people who are eating junk at the time when they eat junk, you won't eat the junk foods. Or if you have that habit, then try to replace it. Replace the junk with something healthy. But the very common reason why people eat junk is because the sugar spike, the breakfast which you eat. When you break the fast, you have eaten your dinner at around 7 or 8 p.m. Now you're going to take your breakfast at around 8 or 9 a.m. So you have around 12 hours, 13 hours gap. In that time, when you start giving your body carbohydrates, a lot of carbohydrates, then you will feel energetic for a couple of hours. Then your energy level will come down drastically because your sugar has spiked and then it will come down. So don't give a lot of carbohydrates first up in the morning.
Yes.
You focus on protein, or you focus on a keto diet. This will not spike your glucose levels, so it won't give you cravings.
Yes.
Or if you keep giving your body carbohydrates first up in the morning, it will spike your glucose levels, then it will come down around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Then you will get cravings. It will ask for more carbohydrates. It will
Yes.
ask for more processed foods, like, you know what they are. Yeah. So
Yes.
focus on keto diet or focus on protein rich foods first up in the
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
Keep your carbs to the minimum. That will help you, you know, go without cravings, without junks for the rest of the day.
Awesome. Awesome, bro. I think that's very key, especially people these days think diet is a very huge thing, but small change like this makes a lot of difference. I think you bang it on something that change would change a lot of things the entire day and their entire life pattern. Thank you so much for that. I think I would not end there. I want to ask another thing, which is related. It's one fitness myth you wish people would stop believing.
That protein shakes are a must. It's not a must. Only for those who cannot take protein via food. So some people are allergic to peanuts, some people are allergic to eggs, some people don't get enough protein rich foods from their home. So they
Yes,
can go for protein shakes. Otherwise, the idea that protein shakes are a must for gym goers is a myth. It's never needed.
true, true, bro. I think I've seen a lot of people these days. Just okay, bro. What do you take? Do you take this protein or what protein? I've I've seen a lot of people, and I'm not going to spill the beans out here. The journey that we have walked together, the way you've transitioned me about this diet, or the way I think I'm going to keep that for a future. But I know I have experience, and what I am today, I think I am not regularly taking that protein shakes and all stuff. I've seen a lot of things, so that's a myth. Yes, that is something people needs to understand and break. Thanks so much for that. I think it's time for me to move little more to the end of it. Let's let's keep going on, bro. I
Thank
think
you.
we are close to end of it. Few more questions. I think then I will let you go. I know I've tortured you a lot. Uh, this I never agree, but yeah, I know it. So this is something everyone, every individual would need. In sports, you don't train randomly. You just follow a plan, whether it's a cricket. football, hockey, javelin throw, everything. Every sport is a plan. How can someone in their young or any age plan their next few years of their career and fitness without feeling overwhelmed?
Yeah. Your goal is the criteria, key criteria here. Your goal is the key thing here. So if you are someone who is trying to reduce a few pounds, and if you have 2 years time for that, or maybe 1 year time, whatever time frame which you may have for that. So to achieve that goal, you need to make plan and you need to execute that plan. And the plan should not be a very long plan. So as you may know, we are all working on agile things these days in IT industry.
Yes,
Scrum happen every 2 weeks. Yeah.
yes,
So if you make a plan for a very long time, and if you are not able to execute it after a certain point in time, then you will lose the motivation. So have a goal, have a good amount of time to achieve that goal, make smaller plans, execute those plans, be consistent, note down the progress, get motivated from that progress, keep making the plans until you completely consume the time frame and achieve the goal. So as I said, the key criteria is the goal. So if you're someone who is going to try and get into Olympics, then you need to set the goal and have enough time for that. So you need to plan like 3 or 4 years uh, kind of a plan.
yes,
So you have to start around like if you are like 15, 16 years old or even 10, 20 years old, 20, 22 years old, then you have to plan in such a way that you train for another 4 years, you train under a good coach, and the coach makes you the plan for every 2 weeks. You consistently perform, and then you make progress, you notice the progress. Yeah, that is how it goes. Yeah.
yes, yes. I believe a lot of we make plans, but key thing is execution. That is something we always miss.
I yeah, I know where you are trying to point to, because I have seen many people making plans
Yes,
and starting. They will have a start,
yes,
but they will not go deep into that plan. Like they will stop after some time. Why this happens is because the plans which they make either won't have a definitive goal,
yes,
or if they have a definitive goal, they will make a very long plan.
yes,
Like they will plan for 2 months, 3 months at once.
yes.
And life is very uncertain.
Correct.
We will have days where we will have some personal stuffs to take care of, or some official works where we will be completely drained out and we won't be able to adhere to a plan.
Yes,
So we will miss the workouts there. So that
yes,
will demotivate us, and then we will start taking exceptions. We will skip workouts, and then we will lose the plan. We will lose the goal, and
yes,
after some time, we will again start
yes,
afresh.
yes,
We'll set a goal. So this shouldn't happen. Don't make a long goal. Just make smaller goal. I mean, don't make a long plan. Just make smaller plans. Focus on your goal, but keep making smaller plans. Yeah.
yes, yes. Valid point, bro. Valid point. I think a lot of us miss that key thing. We plan, but we don't do it right. So, yes, I think those are the key things I wanted to talk with you for my audience who's still looking out at me and still driving me to do all this stuff. Thank you so much for that. But I'm not gonna let you go there. I think I still have two more things
Yep.
to just make this little more interesting. This is not something that that we discussed all this, right? I want you to be honest. Whatever comes to your mind is what you have to say. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Very
Could
short
you
questions. Be honest in what comes to your mind. What's
Okay.
one habit of mine that used to annoy you?
Late night messages, because I used to try and sleep early, but I
Yes.
never used to put my phone in silence, because I expect calls from my office if there is a situation. So
Cool, cool. I'll make a note of it.
don't mistake me. You are always,
Uh,
uh, you know, free to message me anytime.
yes, yes. But yeah, thanks for being honest. I think that is something I need now, and I'm gonna continue with few more questions. When did you first think, okay, he's finally becoming disciplined?
Even before I started giving you the workouts, when you cut down your carbs, when you were sticking to your diet plan, when you had a lot of control, when when you went into the family gatherings or relatives' house, you never used to, you know, go out of your plan. You
Yes,
always uh, following your diet plan. So
yes,
that's when I started thinking, okay, now you are, you know, much more disciplined than how you used to be.
yes. Okay,
I think
that's
that's a great thing. Not
yes.
many will have that kind of a mindset or control, which is a great thing about you.
Okay, thank you. That makes me more happy. Next one. What still needs to improve in me?
I think you need to improve your sleep pattern, sleep quality, because
Okay.
if you sleep very late at night, your cortisol will be, as I said,
Yes,
spike. It will not help you with your gains.
yes,
So try sleeping early.
yes,
When you sleep, when you sleep enough, you will have enough growth hormones secreting. You'll have a good amount of recovery happening, and
yes.
then your body will get ready for the next day's workout. So you need to improve your sleep.
Sure, bro. I'll work on it. I'm really working on it. Next one. If you had to describe me in three words, what would they be?
I would say you're disciplined,
Okay,
you're determined,
okay,
and your dedication is great.
okay.
Discipline, determination, and dedication.
Cool. That makes me more. I think I need to more work. I did a lot of things. But yeah, thanks so much, bro. I think one last thing. What are you most proud of when you look at my journey?
Sorry, can you come again?
What are you most proud of when you look at my journey?
The way you have handled so many stressful situations and have come out of it and then carried along the path which the life has shown you till now. I think not many will do that. They will at some point they may completely lose themselves, because I know the amount of pressure which you have, and it's unimaginable. But you have come out of it beautifully, and you are, you know, setting example for many of us. So that's the best thing about you, which I usually think when I think about the things which you have gone through throughout your life for past many years.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, bro. I know a lot many of don't know it. There would be a day I would talk about, but thank you so much for all those about me. I think that's a lot of things that makes me more confident and more uh as person that I have to become. So thank you so much. I'm not letting you go there. There is one last thing I want to do with you. A fun thing. Let's see. I think I took this with our AI itself. I mean, I just compared with a lot of things and I've taken it. Let's.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a lot of people who've done this in their journey. It's a rapid fire round.
Okay.
I I've seen a lot of progress they did, so why not we try it too? One word answers only, just one word. It's a very
Okay.
simple things. Let's see. Rapid fire, quick. Okay.
Okay.
Morning workout or evening workout?
Morning.
Running or gym?
Gym.
Discipline or motivation?
Discipline.
Now you love this. Protein shake or home food?
Home foods.
So books or broadcasts?
Books.
Cricket or football?
Hockey.
Out of box.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love hockey.
Awesome. Awesome. That's good. I didn't know it, but yes. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. Rest day or active recovery?
Active recovery. Always.
Awesome. One exercise everyone should do.
Squats.
One life lesson everyone should remember.
Forgive and move on.
Awesome, awesome, bro. I think that's all I had. And thank you so much for your time. I think you have helped me a lot and you have put my first stone of my new journey. I think the foundation you have set me is very strong. This was really a wonderful session. I think I don't know, I have very limited words to thank you, but thanks a lot. Words would not
Yeah.
summarize it. Thank
So
you so much for your time and everything.
yeah. Thanks a lot for having me in your show, and treating me like a guest. I also feel good. I
Yes,
usually avoid,
yes,
familiarity. I'm an introvert.
yes.
I don't socialize that great, but yeah, um, I loved it.
Oh, thank you so much. I think this is boosting me more. I think I would love to connect with a lot of people, and you've set me a different bench today. And thank you so much once again. I really love this conversation. I think this is gonna stay with me for a very long time. And I very much sure people who's watching this, they're gonna take back a lot of things and they're gonna implement a lot of things. Thank you so much for all the inputs today. Love you so much. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow again. I'm not gonna let you
Thank
go.
you. Thanks a lot.
Cool, bro.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. See you.
Thank you.